Reduce the following rational expression to lowest term. I will share the screen with the solution. The function given is 2x squared minus x minus 28 divided by 20 minus x squared. We have to reduce this to its lowest terms. The question, how do you reduce this to its lowest terms? Part is just that. So it's better if we can get the x squared term to the front with a positive. So we write 2x squared minus x minus 28 divided by denominator, factor a minus sign out. Then this minus x squared becomes plus x squared. This minus x becomes plus. So rearrange it that way. It's easier to factor when you have it in the form x squared term first, x term second. Now, to see whether you have made a mistake, you can multiply and see minus x squared minus x plus 20. All three terms are there. Now, factorize the factors of the top. This minus sign can be written in front. You factor the top. 2x squared, no, so what are the factors? 2x and x. Then 28 factors are yes. What are the factors? 28, 7 and 4. Minus 28, this is minus. So you get 8x there. No? So it should be minus there plus 7. Okay, so 2x squared, here minus 8x plus 7x. That is minus x. 4 times is minus 28. So top has been factored. Bottom also let us factor. X squared factors are simply x here. 20, we can write 5 times 4 because in the middle you have 1, 5 and 4. Again, this is negative, this is positive. So this must be negative, this must be positive. If this term is negative, one factor should be positive, the other should come with the negative. So if this is positive, the bigger term should have the positive side. Now we can cancel this to this. But we know we cannot cancel when x is equal to 4. This is equal to negative 2x plus 7, no brackets necessary, divided by x plus 5. X plus 5. So if you can get there, you will get full marks, but for x not equal to 4 is the best way to write the answer. For x not equal to 4, because if x is equal to 4, this becomes x minus 4 becomes 0. That is how I got 4. You cannot cancel when x minus 4 is 0. That is when x is equal to 4. Cancellation is possible only for x not equal to 4. That's all about part A. Part B, you have to solve some quadratic equations. Without going to the question, let me straight away do it here. Part B is solve the following equations. X squared minus 16x plus 40 equals 2x minus 41. 2x minus 41. It's a quadratic equation, but terms are everywhere. So bring them all to one side. X squared, so this is the same as x squared. Then take 2x to this side, this becomes minus 18x because 2x minus 16x. So 16 minus 16x minus 2x is minus 18x. Take this 41 to this side, 40 plus 41 becomes 81 equal to 0. It's a perfect square, no? X minus 9 whole thing squared. This is a square, so 9 squared. and twice the product of the two in the middle. 9 times 2 is 18. So if you want, you can square and check. First term squared, twice the product of these two is here, and last term squared is there, equal to 0. Therefore, x minus 9 is equal to 0. How many times? Square is equal to 0. So if you can write this also twice, therefore, finally answer is x equals 9 twice. So everybody can do that. Huh? So this is the trick. Write it in the form ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0. Okay. Second part of the problem, this is part B, Roman 1, part B, Roman 2, is to check whether you are still matured after taking the course or not. 2x squared equals 5x. If you cancel x to x, you are doing something really bad, because you cannot cancel divide by x both sides unless you know it is non-zero. So to do this one, you don't cancel, take this term to the other side. 2x squared minus 5x is equal to 0. Factor x out, it becomes 2x minus 5 equal to 0. From that, we can say product of two things equal to 0. So x is equal to 0, or 2x minus 5 is equal to 0. From this already there, take this 5 to this side and divide by 2. So the solutions are x equal to 0, or x is equal, 2x equals 5. So x is equal to 5 over 2. Everybody is there with me? Okay, now we go to the third part. Third part is, I'll do it here. Sorry, x minus 2 squared minus 36 equal to 0. Your internet connection is unstable. This is the equation to solve. Now it's a quadratic too. Only you can, don't square this and try, because 36 is a nice number. 36 is what? 6 squared. No? So just throw this to the other side. That is the simplest way to solve it. X minus 2 squared is equal to 36. Therefore, x minus 2 is equal to square root of 36. 6 plus or minus. Plus or minus square root of, I took the square root. Okay. If x minus 2 squared is 36, for x minus 2, there are two solutions, plus 6 or minus 6. Plus or minus 6 squared is 36. So now from this we get x minus 2 equals 6, or x minus 2 equals negative 6. So we have x is equal to, take this to 6 to the other side, 8, or x equals, this is minus 6 plus 2. When you take this to the, this, can you all, this is a 6 there, 6. So negative 6 plus 2 is negative 4. Those are the solutions. So that is our part B of question number 1. Then there is part C. Let me show you the question also. Okay, this is okay, no? If there are anything that you want to get cleared, ask. Put it in the chat, okay? Where are the questions? Students, the connection dropped, so don't leave. I will come back. Participants, let's see. Now host is 23 UG1 0100. Could you kindly transfer the hostship to me? That happens when, thank you very much. Yes, that happens when an interruption like that occurs. So, sorry. Hopefully, we can continue with this without any interruptions. Now we have done, I was showing you, uh, can you all see the question paper? Have I done the screen sharing? Yeah, I have to share screen. Students, you can see the question now, no? Somebody put in the chat. Connection is unstable. Can the students put in the chat whether you can see the screen and hear me? Maybe you cannot hear. No? I forgot to record also. Please be prompt. Huh? Wait. There is a lot of noise outside also. Sir, can you use a calculator and cheat sheet for? Yes, you can use a cheat sheet, okay? And you can use calculators also, okay? I forgot to tell you. But trigonometric formulas, I will tell you when I do the trick problem. students? Oh, yes. Yes, great. Okay, students, and kindly tell me whether you can see the screen now. Just put in the chat, yes, enough. Okay, I think you can. So we did part A and part B. I forgot to record, so I will, there is no need to record. No, everybody is there. Yeah, everybody is there, so. Okay. There is no time to watch recordings, no? You. Okay. Now go to part C. Part C says, use the quadratic formula to solve each of the following quadratic equations. There are two of them that will finish question number 1. Okay. So, there is, I'll record anyway. Wait.
Recording in progress.
Okay, I forgot to record. Here is the solution to question number 1, part A. I will just show it. So if anybody wants to have a look at it later, can do it now. Okay. This is the solution to question number 1, part A. And part B, solve this quadratic equation. Solution is there. Then solve this equation. Ask you not to divide, but to take it to the other side and factor. If you just cancel x to x here, you will lose this solution. So it will be wrong. Part 3, x minus 2 squared minus 36. Since this is a perfect square, take it to the other side. You can get x minus 2 as plus or minus x to the answers are given. Okay, that is what we did. Now we go to part C. Part C of that. Question number 1. Use of the quadratic formula. What is the quadratic formula? Ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0. Where A 0 and B and C, A, B, C are all real numbers, real constants. Okay. Is equal to negative b plus or minus square root of, I wrote it as delta, remember, over 2a, where delta is equal to b squared minus 4ac. Okay, so to solve the first equation, which is part 1, 9x squared minus 6x minus 1 equal to 0. This is the equation we want to solve. So first find A is 9, B is minus 6, C is minus 1. So what is delta? Delta is equal to B squared minus 6 squared, that is 36, minus 4, A is 9, C is negative 1. A, B is minus 6, C is negative 1. So this is equal to 36 minus, if you minus 4 times 9 is also 36. But with this minus and minus, it becomes plus. Don't make silly mistakes. That is equal to 72. So in the quadratic formula, we have square root of 72. Square root of 72, square root of delta is, this is 36 times 2, no? 36 times 2, that is equal to 36 square root is 6, square root of 2, we keep it as square root 2. So that is delta, discriminant for this quadratic equation. By the quadratic formula, x is equal to negative b, that is plus 6. B is negative 6, no? Negative b is plus 6, plus or minus square root of delta. Here, 6 square root 2. I simplified it there. You may do it in the formula itself. Doesn't matter. Divided by 2a. 2a is 18. So this is equal to, we get 6 factors out. So it's 1/3, 1/3, 1 plus or minus square root 2. You can leave in any form, okay? I wrote it in the most beautiful form, but it doesn't matter. If you can solve, if you can get here, you will get marks, full marks. But some students may even keep it as square root of 72 without observing this. That is also okay. Square root 72, then you have ugly answer, 6 plus or minus square root 72 over 18. Even if you get to, if you get such a question and if you leave it in that form, you will get full marks. So question number 1 to finish it off. The second part of it is 2x squared, still use of quadratic formula, as well as the proper students. Question number 1. Okay, solve this equation. Again, make it look like this. Ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0. Because we have to use the quadratic formula, they said. We have to use this formula with b squared minus 4ac inside. So if you take this x squared to this side, 2x squared minus x squared, that is x squared, plus x minus 2x taken to the other side makes it plus 3x. You do it any way you like. I'm just doing it mentally. 8 taken to this side is minus 8. Minus 8 minus 2 is minus 10. So the entire equation, this equation reduces to this. Ax squared plus bx plus c. A is 1, b is plus 3, c is negative 10. X is now again we need, so using quadratic formula, so let's find delta first. Delta is b squared, meaning 9 squared minus 4 times a is 1, c is negative 10. That simplifies to, this is 40 plus 9, 49. Wow, 49. So if you take square root delta, it's square root, so let me write it that way here. X equals negative b, negative 3 plus or minus square root b squared minus 4ac, square root 49. I could have just put 7, divided by 2a2. So this is equal to negative 3 plus or minus 7 over 2. 7 over 2. Now, there are two answers. All are numbers, nice numbers. So x equals negative 3 plus 7 over 2, or x equals 2. This is going to give us, what is it, 4 over 2. X is equal to 2, or from this we get x is equal to minus 10 divided by 2, that is minus 5. Okay, so that is the end of question number 1. Now we go to question number 2. Question number 2 is on matrices. Okay? No questions, huh? Question number 2. Let us go to the question. Question number 2. 1 is done. 2. Let A be this matrix. Also let B is A squared. A squared is A times A. C is B plus 2A minus 5Y, where I is the 3 by 3 identity matrix. Find the matrices B and C. If you first find B, you know you can find C, because you can put that B here. No? Also, let B equals A squared. So let us start the problem. Question number 2. A is given to be, I'm just copying, I will show you. 2, 3, minus 2, minus 1. 2, 3, minus 1. 0, second row, 0, 4, 2. Third row, 1, 1, 4. So our first thing is to find B. What is B? B is equal to A squared. Okay, so you all understand that part. I will come back to the question later again. But for this much you understand, right? The A is given. I have copied it. B equals A squared, and C is equal to, they have said B equals A squared. Let me write it so I can straight away finish that part. C is equal to B plus 2A minus 5I. We have to find A and B. And then also find a matrix D such that, maybe I'll show you after finishing the first 2 parts. Okay? Now, question number 2. A is given to be this. B is A squared. We have to find B. So B is A squared. A squared is A times A. So just repeat. 2, 3, minus 1, 0, 4, 2, 1, 1, 4. That is A, and A squared is A times A. No? So write it again. 2, 3, negative 1, 0, 4, 2, 1, 1, 4. Okay, both are 3 by 3 matrices. Okay, so number of columns of this one must be equal to number of rows of this. So compatibility condition is there for multiplication. How do you multiply 2 matrices? You block, you can use a pencil. Take the rows of the first matrix and columns of the second matrix. 3 columns. Maybe using a pencil you can do this. How do you get the first entry of A squared? This is equal to, now first one is of 3 by 3. Second matrix is also 3 by 3. So these two are equal, therefore we can multiply the 2 matrices. The result is again 3 by 3. So 9 entries I have to find, 3 by 3. How do I find this place? That is, in the multiplication, it is the 1, 1 entry. How do you get the 1, 1 entry of a product? First row of the first one and first column of the second one. And multiply as you would multiply a column by a row. This times this is this times that. 4, 3 times 0, 0. Negative 1 times 1 is negative 1. So 4, negative 1. 4 minus 1 is 3. That entry is 3. Then to get this place, that is the first row, second column. First row, second column, multiply. This times this, plus this times this, plus this times this. 2 times 3, 6. 3 times 4, 12. 6 plus 12, 18. Then this is negative 1. 18 minus 1 is 17. And how do you get this place? This, you can write them somewhere and put it here. First row, third column. First row, third column. First row from the first, third column. Multiply. 2 times negative 1, minus 2. 3 times 2, 6. Negative 2 plus 6, negative 4. Okay, so what are the entries? Let me maybe negative 2. Okay, negative 2. 3 times 2 is plus 6. Negative 1 times 4 is negative 4. Now that is 6 minus 6, 0. Okay. Then this place. 0 times 2, 0. This is just 2. 0 times 2 is 0. 4 times 0 is 0. 2 times 1 is 2. So you have to add them, no? 0 plus 0 plus 2. How about this place? Second row, this. So this is 0. 4 times 4 is 16. This is 2 times 1 is 2. 16 plus 2 is 18. Now this times this. 0, 8, and another 8, 16. Okay, 16. Then go to the third row, first column. Third row, first column. That is how you multiply. Third row, first column. 2, 0, 4. 2 plus 0 plus 4, 6. This multiplied by this. What do you get? 3 plus 4, 7 plus 4, 11. Multiply. Minus 1, 2. Plus 16. 18 minus 1, 17. That is our matrix. Did I copy the problem correct? Doesn't matter. But anyway, we have to be careful. We have to do the problem given. Did I copy A correctly? Yes. 114. 114. 114. Very good. Okay. Now we go to so we found B. That's the answer. A squared. B is A squared. So we found B. Then we have to find C. C is given by B plus very basic ones, minus 5i. I is the 3 by 3 identity matrix. You know, in class we did much more difficult ones. See, B is this. So we have to copy that. 3, 17, 0, 2, 18, 16, 6, 11, 17. That is B. Plus 2A. 2A. A is this. A is this. 2A. How do you find 2A? Multiply every entry by 2. Let me write is 2A. Copy A. A is 2, 3. You can see it here. This part is A squared. No, this A times A. So A, 2, 3, negative 1, 0, 4, 2, 1, 1, 4. So A, B plus 2A minus 5I. 5I. I is identity matrix of order 3. 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. Now I have to simplify this. How do you simplify? You can write it again and do it, or you can mentally do it also. First entry of this whole thing would be 3 plus 4, 7 minus 5, 2. But anyway, let me 3, 17, 0, 2. That's time consuming. But you have 3 hours, no? 11, 17. Plus, to multiply a matrix is to multiply every entry. If you want to multiply a matrix by a scalar, multiply every entry. 4, 6 minus 2. 4, 6 minus 2. 0, 8, 2. Multiplying by 2 every entry. 4. 2, 2, 8. Then minus 5i. Minus 5, all the others are zeros. No, 5, 0, 0. Multiply every 0, 5, 0, 0, 0, 5. When you multiply the identity matrix by 5. Now, add the corresponding entries to add. Subtract the numbers of the matrix here, corresponding. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So what is the answer? 3 plus 4 minus 5. 3 plus 4 is, sorry, I made a mistake. 3 plus 4 is 7. 7 minus 5 is 2. So that is a 2. First entry is 2. How do I get this one? 17 plus 6. Corresponding one, 17 plus 6 is 23. Here 0. So it's 23. And then 0, negative 2, 0. 1, 3. First row, third column, 1, 3. So add the corresponding entries, then subtract the corresponding entry. So it is going to be this minus 2, here minus 5. 3 plus 4 is 7, minus 5 is 2. 17 plus 6 is 23. So now 0, minus 2, 0. So this is negative 2. 2, 0, 0. So this is 2. 18 plus 8, 26. 26 minus 5 is 21. 16 plus 4 is 20, minus, that is 20. Then 6 plus 2, 8, minus 0. This is 8. 11 plus 2 is 13. This is 13. Up, up, up. 13. Then last one, 17 plus 8, 25, minus 5 is 20 again. So we have found B and C. Do you all understand? Okay. B substituted, A substituted, and then simplified. Yeah? Now, also find the matrix D such that twice A minus D equals A plus C minus 4D. You want to find the matrix satisfying this equation. D is on both sides. So why don't we take D to one side? So what is that part? Read it. Twice A minus D. Twice A minus D equals A plus C minus 4D. Show you how to do it. Find the matrix D satisfying this equation. What are the things you know? You know A, you know C, just found, you know A. So simplify this first. 2A minus 2D equals A plus C minus 4D. Take this 2D to this side. It becomes 4D plus minus 2D. So that is 2D equals, take this 2A to other side. So negative 2A plus A, negative A plus C. So you can find 2D easily. Negative A. A is the given matrix. This negative 2A. Sorry, negative A plus C. 2D is equal to negative A plus C. What is negative A? Negative A is multiplying by negative of this, meaning negative 1 times this. So multiply every entry by negative 1. So just multiply A by negative 1 to get negative A. So negative 2, negative 3, 1. 0, negative 4, negative 2, negative 1, negative 1, negative 4. That is negative A. So I will write that since I showed it to you. A negative A. So straight away put down negative A. Negative A would be negative 2, negative 2, negative 3, positive 1. 0, negative 4, negative 2. Negative 1, negative 1, negative 4. See whether you understand what I did. Negative A, how did I get? A is given, A is this. I just put a negative, change the signs, multiplying by negative sign every entry. So that is your negative A. Negative A plus C. What is C? C is here. So just copy that down. Now you all can do it, no? Man karan onida. 2, 21, 20, 8, 13, 20. Now just add them. Minus 2 plus 2 is, so I will write down the answer. Yeah. We will do it properly, otherwise you will get confused. So next line here, equals negative 2 plus 2, 0. Negative 3 plus 23, 20. Here 1 minus 2, minus 1. 0, this is 2. Negative 2 plus 21, 17. Negative 2 plus 20, 18. I hope I haven't made any mistake. Then here, negative 7, plus 7, negative 1 plus 13, 12, negative 4 plus 20, plus 20. Negative 4 plus 20 is 16. What is that? That is 2D. Therefore, 2D is equal to that. Therefore, if 2D, see, 2D equals that is equal to this single matrix. Therefore, D is, you have to divide by 2, meaning multiply half of this. Half of that is 0, 10 minus half, 1, 17 over 2, 9, 7 over 2, 6, 8. Because this whole thing is 2D. So to find D, I have to multiply this by half. If I want to multiply a matrix by half, I have to multiply every entry by half, meaning I have to divide every entry by 2. So that is the answer. Okay? So now we go to 1 hour, close to 1 hour. Okay. That part is done. Let A be this. Find a matrix B such that this is true. Let me copy down. So problem 2 part B. Problem 2 part B. A is given to be 6, 3, minus 3, 9, 12, negative 6. That is my A. Find the matrix B such that what is the condition? 2A transpose plus 3B equals 0, where O is the 2 by 3 zero matrix. Zero matrix is a matrix whose each and every entry is a 0. How do I find B? The other side is 0 matrix, no? So just throw 2A to the other side. 3B is equal to 2A transpose. It's a 2-minute problem. A is given. You want to find A is now not the previous A. It's a new part. Huh? A is given to be this matrix. Find B such that this equation is satisfied. From this, we know 3B is equal to 2A transpose. This is equal to what is 2A transpose? If A is this, A transpose is here 3B plus 0 matrix. Take what happened? 3B, when I take this to the other side, it should be negative. Negative 2A. Negative 2A. Negative 2A transpose. I'm taking this to the other side. That matrix plus 0 matrix is the matrix that it's like 0 for numbers. Oh. So now negative 2A transpose, A transpose, A is this now. So transpose, how do you do? This is a matrix which is 3 by 2. Transpose is 2 by 3. First row becomes first column. First column becomes first row of the transpose. What is the first column? 6, negative 3, 12. This becomes second column, becomes second row of the transpose. 3, 9, 6. This is equal to 12 negative plus 6, 24, multiplying by negative 2, negative 24. Negative 6, negative 18, here, negative 12. That is 3B. 3B is this. So how do I find B? B is equal to, I have to divide all. Fortunately, this time every entry is divisible by 3. So this is B is equal to 1/3 this. 1/3 here. 1/3. So meaning every entry must be multiplied by 1/3. Meaning divide by 3. Minus 4 to negative 8. This one. Negative 2. Negative 6. Negative 4. That is my B. So that part is done. Find the matrix B such that 2A transpose plus 3B equals 0. So B is to be found. So keep B on this side and throw this to the other side. And then from A, write A transpose and then multiply by minus 2 and divide by 3. Multiply this by minus 2 every entry. So that is part B. Now, part C. Oh, it's a horrible one, but you can earn marks easily. Part C. What is A? A is given to be 1, negative 1, 2, negative 1. That is A. B is given to be 1, x, 4y. You have to find x and y such that a plus b whole thing squared equals a squared plus b squared. So I need to find a squared, b squared, and a plus b squared. So, okay. So, let me. So, I need to find a squared. So, from this, we know a squared equals 1 minus 1, 2 minus 1 times 1 minus 1, 2 minus 1. A squared, A times A. Multiply, okay, this. Nobody can make a mistake when you do it this way. This is equal to only 4 entries. What are they? 1 minus 2 minus 1. Minus 1 plus 1, 0. 2 minus 2, 0. Minus 2 plus 1. Minus 2 plus 1, minus 1. That is my a square. I just to check, I wrote it down somewhere. Let me see whether I can find it. Students, you are doing it with me, no? I wrote it down to check. Where is it? Yes, that's correct. B squared. B squared. B is this, no? So you have to do it. 1 x 4 y times 1 x 4 y equals, again 2 by 2, 1 plus 4x. 1 plus 4x there. Then this times this. 1 plus, sorry, 1 times x is x plus xy. Here, x plus xy. X plus xy, I will to pay in there. X plus xy. This times this. 4 plus 4y. 4 plus 4y. What is the last one? 4x plus 4y squared. 4x plus 4y squared. That is b squared. Now I need to find a plus b. What is a plus b? 4x plus, check this. 4x plus y squared. This and this. Multiply to get this term. 4x plus y times y is y squared. I'll rewrite this. Multiply. This is equal to 1 plus 4x. X plus xy. This times this. 4 plus 4y. Last entry here. This times this. 4x plus y times y. 4x plus y times y is y squared. That is a plus, that is b squared. Okay, a squared we have, b squared we have, and now I need a plus b. What is a plus b? A plus b is a plus b. 1 plus 1, 2. Negative 1 plus 6. Negative 1 plus 6. Oh. Added these two, 2. This one plus this, negative 1 plus 6. 2 plus 4, 6. Negative 1 plus y. Negative 1 plus y. That is my a plus b. Now I want a plus b squared. Now I'll do it in the next page. The problem is that A is given, B is given. I found A plus B. And I need to check whether, for what values of X and Y, is it true that A plus B squared equals A squared plus B squared? Even for numbers, it doesn't it's not valid. So, but here we want to find the values of x and y such that a plus b squared. What is a plus b squared? A plus b is this 2 minus 1 plus x, 6 negative 1 minus 1 plus y. That is my a plus b times a plus b. So repeat it. 2 negative 1 plus x, 6 negative 1 plus y. 6 negative 1 plus y. Okay, all good. Huh? Now multiply. Here, take the first column, second column, and multiply. Now we don't need this for now. This is all we need. How do you do this? This times this. 4 plus 6 times this. Huh? 4 plus 6 times negative 1 plus x. That is 1 entry. This times that. That is going to be 2 times this times that. Negative 1 plus x. 1 minus x. Sorry. 2 times that. This times that. Plus. So, plus negative 1 plus x times negative 1 plus y. This times that, this times this. That is the second 1, 2 entry. Then this times this, 6 times, that is 12. That's all we need actually. From this we can get the answer. 12, then 6 times this plus 6 times negative 1 plus y. This times that, this times that. So 6 negative 1 plus x. After that, this times that. Plus negative 1 plus y times negative 1 plus y. That is what you get. This simplifies to 4 minus 6 plus 6x. 4 minus 6 is negative minus 2 plus 6x. Simplify plus 6y. Simplify this also. Negative 2. Then there is plus 1 coming from here. So it is negative 1. Then there is plus 2x. You get minus x there. So plus x, negative y. Negative 1 times y. Negative y. And then this one is taken xy. Plus xy. That is the term there. Here, negative 6. Here, negative 1. This is 1 minus 2y plus y squared. A plus b squared. First term squared, negative 1 squared is positive 1. Twice the product of these two, that is negative 2y plus last term squared, y squared. Yes, some of you are not that good in this elementary algebra, so we spend time in this course to get you to the level that is required. So whatever happens nothing happens, it's all. Don't make silly mistakes in other courses also. Attendance was poor for the course, so I want you all to know next time nobody will be allowed to sit the exams unless 80% attendance is there. I in fact advocate 100% attendance unless there is a valid reason. I was really disappointed to tell you the truth, okay? Because the attendance was not to the level I expected. But anyway, try when you make a mistake as students, okay? What I say is take the advice and try to correct yourself. Otherwise, you will be in deep trouble. Even now, in some of the areas, if you are doing, so exam will, that's why I do a sample exam also. Don't know what will happen without it. There is no need to give a sample exam for a pre-calculus course. So next, take this as a stern advice. Okay, there is nothing Siddhi end examination without 80% attendance. That is the university law. They are going to implement it anyway next semester. So be serious, okay? This is a pre-calculus course. No, I really don't care. If you know how to do them, then that's fine. So we can check whether you have the knowledge to go to introductory calculus course. There may be a few students, about 2 or 3, who has done mathematics for A-level also. So for them, they don't need to attend, but we have to get everybody to the level that you can follow the courses here at the SLTC. Okay, here, what do we get? -6, so don't take that as, yes, you are like our kids. So, but when you make mistakes, we have to advise, and you must try to correct yourself. That's all. So, -6, 1, +1. So that is a -5, -5, plus 6x here. Multiply this 6x. Then you have -2y here, this -2y, and then you have plus y square. What we are asked to do is to find x and y such that a plus b squared equals a squared plus b squared. So a squared for the given a, found b squared for the given b, a plus b squared right there. So we have to substitute for a squared from this and b squared from this to this side, a plus b squared there. So even without writing, you can do it. -2, difficult to explain, that's why, right? -1 plus x minus y plus xy. It's computationally a bit complicated. 6 plus 6y, -5 plus 6x minus 2y plus y squared. That is a plus b squared equals, I want this to be equal to a squared. This is a long way. A squared, you write a squared. A squared is -1, 0, 0, -1. Method is, you are not going to get the same problem. No, method is what matters. Plus b squared. B squared is this. Let us copy that. B squared. A squared plus b squared. B squared is 1 plus 4x. Here 4 plus 4y. Here x plus xy. 4x plus y squared. So this is what you get when you write a plus b squared equals a squared plus b squared. What are the equations? This side we have to simplify. -1 plus 1, just 4x. 0 plus, so this is x plus xy. Here, 0 plus, that is 4 plus 4y. This added to that, 4x plus y squared minus 1. Adding, Now, this matrix is equal to this matrix. Two matrices are equal. Therefore, corresponding entries must be equal. So this one must be equal to this. This must be equal to this. This must be equal to that. This must be equal to that. So what do we get? We write the two key equations. Negative 2 plus 6x is equal to 4x. But this one must be equal to this. From this, we can immediately find x, no? With this equals that, we get x. X is what? Therefore, take this to this side, that x is equal to 1. 2x equals 2x equals 1. That is equating this to this. Then this to this. Do that. 6 plus 6y equals 4 plus 4y. Take this to this side. 2y equals 6. Sorry, 4 minus 6. So 2y equals minus 2, y equals minus 1. Okay. Now, there are two others. So x and y we found. Okay. So there are two other equations also. This must be equal to this. Xy is cancelled. Here x is 1. So this is 1. When x is 1 and y is minus 1, this is also the same. This for x equals 1 and y equals minus 1, this will be equal to this. So all four should be checked. But since they are asking us to find x and y, if you get here, you get the full marks. Okay? So that is the here the 820. අපිට 10 රෑ 12කට කංකරඩු ඉදන්නේ. No, the short questions are easy. Trigger one is very easy. There is one more, D. D part. This more parts are there. This part C is computationally complicated. Parts A, B, and D are really easy. So you can earn 12 marks without much trouble anyway. D, part D of the question, 5x plus 2y equals 3. And 3x plus 2y equals 5. Now, if you just subtract, you get 2x equals minus 2. X equals negative 1. And if x equals negative 1, you can find y. But if you do it that way, you don't get any marks. Solve the following system of equations using matrix inversion method. What is the matrix inversion method? You write this as, write down the coefficients. 5, 2, 3, 2. And then put xy here. You have done these type of problems in your tutorials. 3, 5. Oops. You look at this, huh? This. What do I write? I just forget x and y. 5, get the four numbers. 5, 2, 3, minus 2. Look at the cursor. Coefficients times xy column vector. I will explain it well, because it's an easy problem and everybody should be able to get marks for that. Okay, straightforward. 5x plus 2y equals 3, 3x. How do you write it in the matrix form? Just get the numbers. If there is a minus 2y, then it should be minus 2 here. Write down the coefficients. 5, 2, 3, 2, 5, 2, 3, 2, bracket, 2 by 2 matrix, column vector, xy. Now multiply 5x plus 2y equals 3. 3x plus 2y, second equation. 3x plus 2y after multiplication must be equal to 5. So this system is the same as this. So now I want to find x and y using matrix inversion method. Take this one as A. So this is like A xy equals 3, 5. Therefore, A inverse, what is this 3, 5? Like this. A inverse of this matrix equal to this. A is equal to that. Therefore, this is equal to, if I put A inverse here, A inverse A is the identity matrix. Identity matrix times this matrix is that matrix, column vector, xy. So this side, I cannot just multiply this side by A inverse from this. I have to multiply, do the same thing there, A inverse of that. So for that, I need A. Ax y equals 3, 5, where A is equal to 5, 2, 3, 2. So if A is this, what is all to find xy, all we need to do is to write A inverse. If A is this, what is A inverse? A inverse 1 over AD minus BC. 1 over 4. And then we interchange these two. 2, 5. These two, keep them where they are with a sign change. -2, -3. That is A inverse. That up to that place I did. And then this type of problem was done. So to write down the inverse of a matrix, okay? A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D. So A inverse 1 over 4, 1 over 4, then 2, -2, -3, -3, 5. Learn how to write the inverse of a matrix, 3, 5. Now multiply out and what do you get? 1 over 4. If you multiply 6 minus 10, minus 4. Minus 9 plus 10. 1. Minus, sorry, I made a mistake. Minus 9, minus 9 plus 25. What is minus 9 plus 25? 16. So the answer is, now multiply by 1 over 4, meaning divide by 4, -1, 4. Now go to problem number 3. We have spent about 1 hour and 15 minutes. Because we started late and all that, 1 hour and 15 minutes. Let's see. The other question we should be able to do in 15 minutes. Let's see. Fourth one is for repeaters only. Yeah? Repeat students, please come tomorrow if you need help with those. Fourth question. Third question is only for repeat students. If they want to do that, still you won't be able to, because your paper will be separate. Only 3 questions. First 2, similar to first 2, and the fourth one for repeaters, because that is from what they have done. They have not done trigonometry, which is a part that is extremely important later on. Trigonometry also in their introductory calculus course, but we shifted it to the first semester because trig is extremely important. So proper students get 1, 2, 3 only with a formula sheet. Trigonometric formulas will be given. You can bring a cheat sheet where you don't have to write all those 10 million trigonometric identities. Those will be printed and given to you with the question paper. I told you that know when I taught, but so now we go to question 3. Question 3, let me write them here otherwise. So sine squared theta minus sine to the power 4 theta. Okay. Question 3, sine squared theta. Repeaters, if you are there, wait. After discussing this, we will do the sine squared theta minus sine to the 4 theta. We have to show that this is equal to cos squared theta minus cos to the power 4 theta. Cos to the power 4 theta, not cos 4 theta. A part 1. Second one, I'll write that way is 1 plus sine theta. This problem we did in class, I think, divided by cos theta plus cos theta divided by 1 plus sine theta is equal to 2 sec theta. Okay, we'll first discuss those two. Okay, this is what you need to prove. Did we record after? Marana check kalla. Yes, it's being recorded. So sine square theta minus, so start, we want to show this is equal to that. Okay, extremely easy problem. Sine square theta minus sine to the power 4 theta is equal to, factor out sine square theta. What will be left inside? 1 minus, this is sine multiplied 4 times. Sine multiplied 2 times taken out. So this should be sine squared theta. Now 1 minus sine squared is sine squared theta plus cos squared theta is 1. That will be given. So from that, you write this as sine squared theta cos squared theta. 1 minus sine squared is cos squared. Now, this can, we have to show that it is equal to this, no? This has cos, but this is sine. But sine squared theta is again, what is the magic formula? Sine squared theta. That is the trigonometric identity. Sine squared theta plus cos squared theta is 1 always. So 1 minus cos squared theta is sine squared theta. Sine squared theta is 1 minus cos squared theta. So here, for that we write 1 minus cos squared theta times cos squared theta. Now just multiply. You get this. Multiply this cos squared theta minus cos to the power 4 theta. Okay? That is the first one. I told you in 15 minutes. This, take the left-hand side. Okay? So we have to prove that that is equal to 2 sec theta. So I will cross that off. I want to get, so start with this side equals what? Cos theta, common denominator. Cos theta times, what is the other one? 1 plus sine theta. There is no big deal. It's like A over B plus C over D, which is equal to common denominator BD, AD here, plus BC. AD, I open AD plus BC. So 1 plus sine theta, 1 plus sine theta, 1 plus sine theta, whole thing squared. Theta. Now 1 plus sine squared theta, that is like a plus 1 plus a squared. Do you know how to square this? 1 plus 2a plus a squared. So square it. Instead of a, we have trigonometry. We are doing algebra with trigonometric quantities. 1 plus 2 sine theta plus sine square theta plus cos square theta divided by, keep it as it is, cos theta 1 plus, we cannot do anything about it. Now, sine square theta plus cos square theta again, that magic formula. So this is equal to 1. 1 plus that is 2. 2 plus 2 sine theta divided by cos theta 1 plus sine theta. Magic happens now. 2 plus 2 sine theta. Factor 2 out. 1 plus sine theta divided by cos theta 1 plus sine theta. When 1 plus sine theta is not equal to 0, you can cancel them. 2 over cos theta. 2 over cos theta is 2 sec theta. That is what we wanted to prove. 2 sec theta. Okay, so it's a simple algebra with trigonometric quantities plus cos squared plus sine squared is 1 together with 1 over cos is sec. Those are the trick formula. Part 3 and 4. So, part 3 and 4. Part 3, sine A minus B over sine A plus B. We have to show that this is equal to cot B minus cot A divided by cot B plus cot A. Then the next part is sine 5A. I'll write that also. Sine 5A minus sine 3A divided by cos 5A plus cos 3A. Okay. Both parts are from the formulas, trig identities. How do you prove this? Sin A minus B. So you look up I told you, we will give you the formula. Sin A minus B divided by sin A plus B. Start with that. Is equal to sin A minus B, sin A cos B minus cos A sin B divided by, that's a trigonometric identity, difference formula. So addition, sin A plus B is sin A, sin, yeah, sin A cos B, yeah. Sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. Now I want to get cot B there. To get cot B, I must divide this by, answer is, yeah. This is straight from Sin A minus B formula, sin A plus B formula. To get the answer, cot B minus cot A. I want to get cot B here, so sin A should disappear. And to get cot from cos, I have to divide by sin B. So divide the whole thing by sin A.
Recording in progress.
Cos B over sin B. That is cot B. Minus cos A over sin A is cot A. Sin B cancels. Same thing happens at the bottom also. This divided by this. Sin A, sin B. Sin A is cancel. Cos B over sin B. Cot B minus, when you divide this, cot A. Just divide by this each term. You get the answer. This one. Sin 5A. So that is the answer. Fourth part. Last part of that. Fourth part. Sin A, sin B. From the formula sheet to sin, sin minus. So 2 cos A plus B over 2. 5A plus 3A over 2. You don't write like this. Then sin this minus this over 2. You will be given a formula. Sin A minus sin is 2 in A 2 plus B 2 minus B over 2. This minus this 5A minus 3A over cos 5A plus 3A over 2.
Recording in progress.
Okay, so I think yes. B. Solve each of the following equations. Sin theta minus first equation. Second one, I will write that also here. Cos 2 theta equals cos squared theta. Sin, so let us solve them. I will tell you what to do with C. Part B. First one, that. Second one, this. Here, sin theta minus sin 2 theta. Write this as sin theta, sin 2 theta from the formula sheet, 2 sin theta cos theta equal to 0. After that, factor sin theta out. Sin theta 1 minus 2 cos theta equal to 0. From that you get sin theta algebra times theta equals 0. Sin theta equals 0. How do you, so let me write that again. Sin theta equals 0 or cos theta equals half. Take this to this side and divide by 2. You get this. Now sin theta 0. How do you write down the general solution of that? Theta equals n. So we write, sorry, sin theta equals sin 0 equals cos half is pi over 3. Cosine pi over 3. Now sin theta equals sin n pi plus minus 1 to the n times 0, or cos theta equals cos theta equals 2n pi plus or minus pi over 3. So from this, theta equals n pi, this 0, n pi, or theta equals 2n pi plus or minus pi over 3, where n is in Z, is in. So these formulas are also given, okay? So to pick, but you need to know half is cosine pi over 3, otherwise you won't be able to solve. Last one here, cos 2 theta equals cos squared theta. Cos 2 theta formula 2 cos squared theta. Take this to this side and throw one to the other side. 2 cos. So cos squared theta equals, throw this one to the other side, 1. Therefore, cos theta equals plus or minus 1. So two equations to be written down. Cos theta equals plus 1 or cos theta equals minus 1. If cos theta is 1, we write it as cos theta equals cos 0. Or here cos theta, you look at the graph of cos, this is equal to cos pi. Cos 180 is minus 1. Now from this we get theta equals 2n pi plus or minus 0. 2n pi plus or minus pi, where n belongs to C. That's enough. The plus or minus 0 is nothing. So this or this. Okay, it's part. The other part we will skip. Okay, I'll not give that part in the exam. What is the part? Wait. I'll tell you how to do it. Sketch the graph of this. I will. That's enough for tree. Sketch the graph of this. You all know the graph of sine. Draw the graph of sine x and shift it. Talu karanna in the positive direction of x-axis by pi over 3. So, and then add 1. So sine of x minus pi over 3 lies between minus 1 and plus 1. When you add 1 to it, it lies between 0 and 2. So between 0 and 2, you have a sine curve shifted by pi over 3 forward. So we will not do that. That's too much. 1.5 hours we are doing. So two parts for that. Okay. So now we shall take a short break, no? And then come back. And so we finished it in like 1.5 hours. Teaching. So when you do it, you can do it less than 1 hour. With this takes time not to teach how to do. Okay. So what do you say? Shall we take a 15-minute break and come back? Short questions, no, that won't take. That's also 1.5 hours given. Let us see. Okay, students? Put it in the chat. Shall we come back at 9:05? 9:05 and try to finish it by 10. I will do it quickly, but I want you to understand what we do. Okay? So come back at 9:15. 9:15. Okay, thank you. Come back at everybody to discuss short questions. The repeat students, if you are there, number 4, some have left, I think, those repeat students, they can come tomorrow and ask. Miss Chanika will help you. Go and talk to Miss Chanika, I have told her. Okay? She will help you to do these problems. Fourth problem, which is for which is only for repeaters. Their exam paper will not contain the trigonometry part. Okay? Right. But this graph I put because these type of things are needed in some of the courses. So, yes. So try to learn how to do them. They are in the tute also, but right. But that will not be tested. Trigonometric identities and solving of. Let us see what there are a few more trick problems in the short questions. Come back at 9:15. Right. Be back at 9:15. Okay.